This is LU Live and Langston University Homecoming Traditions with School of Arts and Sciences Dean, Dr. Clarence Hedge, Special Assistant to the President and Visiting Professor of Academics, Dr. Melvin Todd, and School of Education Chair, Dr. Joe Hornbeek. Dr. Hedge highlights past traditions with Greek organizations, LU Spirit, and the Marching Pride Band.
Well, Dr. Hedge, it's actually really an honor to be able to even sit here and talk to you about homecoming with you being at Langston for over 30 years. I'm really just intrigued by the information that you can kind of give us and the experience that you've had with being here for so long and knowing the traditions. First of all, how did you even come to Langston?
Oh, well, it's been so long ago. In fact, there was a new program called Technical Occupation Program. It was an evening program for adults, and that's how I came in teaching that in Department of Technology. And I moved from there as a full-time instructor, and then from there became Technology Department Chairperson. One of the things when we were talking about homecoming, that was different then than it is now. Students pledged for at least a semester of pledging. And in those days, it was so nice to see, everyone looked forward to seeing the fraternities, sororities enter into the stadium, and they would come in as a group pledging, and they would chant, and of course, their brothers and sisters would kind of harass them slightly, but it wasn't really bad. They would taunt them a little bit, but they always had to keep their head up and straight, and you could just, it was something that everyone looked forward to seeing.
Wow. I
miss that. That's one thing that I do miss, not seeing pledgees coming in.
As far as homecoming goes, what is the most memorable thing that, maybe we still have or we don't, that you can remember experiencing and liking to do?
Well, one of the things that I remember is Miss Juanita Golf. She's retired from Langston, but she was here for a number of years working with us at homecoming, and she came up with the idea of Color Day. We had a Color Week.
Okay.
And what she did was she had a committee, and they had whistles, and as students or even faculty and students walk around on campus, if you didn't have something orange and blue on, they'd blow a whistle on you.
Oh, that's
and they even had where you would go to jail and pay a small fine to get out of jail. So it was just a fun thing.
Now, I know a lot of people know that Langston University is known for their Greek organizations and the band. Now, back then with the homecomings and everything like that, now was the band a super big ordeal as people was looking forward to see as much as the Greek organizations as well?
Oh, band is always. I think, I'm kind of partial. I played football in high school and all, and I love athletics, but I'm partial to the band. I always say that the majority of the crowd is there to see the band. Oftentimes, after halftime, you'll see a good percentage of the fans just get up and leave after the band. And very seldom do they leave to go down for the concession stands during halftime, because everyone wants to see our band. And we've had some large bands during times. Right now, our band is a little smaller than what it's been in the past. But we've had some smaller sized bands that sound very good, and we've had some very large bands.
Yeah.
So it's always interesting. It's always interesting to see the fans when they see our band come out. Our band, not only do they come out on the field and perform, but even as they're leaving the field and going into their seats, they perform out there, and the fans just enjoy it.